the most frustrating part of watching the Blue Jays in the two elimination games in Texas was the fucking announcers. They were making me crazy. I had to shut the volume down because of some of the stupid shit that they were saying. Yesterday, when the Blue Jays were up 7-1, the guy says, from Fox, he says, the Blue Jays should just kind of ease off. They don't want to rub the Rangers' nose in it. Ease off? What the fuck? Is the guy, what was he, smoking crack? Was he fucking nuts? Ease off? You don't ease off in baseball.
I don't know where those guys came from. Harold Reynolds, who I know where he came from, he used to play second base for Seattle, and not a bad announcer, but somewhat daft. The play-by...
not biased. I think he's biased, very biased against Canada, and some of the shit they were saying was mind-boggling.
They're not well prepared, Frank. They don't know what's going on with the Toronto Blue Jays. They haven't taken the time to find out. But
for Canada, it's 2016, and they're trying to. The guy says in Canada they don't play much baseball. What the fuck?
Well, what's crazy about that is Harold Reynolds actually played baseball in Calgary, so he actually knows that that's an incorrect.
Yeah, but he was talking out of his ass, and he also.
Yeah, no, it was a stupid thing he said.
Talking out of his ass, but both of you guys are broadcasters of sports. Who the fuck says in a baseball game where you're fighting for your life that you got to ease off because you don't want to rub your opponent's nose in it? You got in baseball. You got to play as hard as you can right to the last inning.
Well, that was an idiotic comment. All you have to do is look at yesterday's Houston-Kansas City game, where the Astros are up 6-2 in the eighth inning, and you got the governor in Houston congratulating the team on making the ALCS. And what happens? The Royals scored 5 runs in the eighth and 2 in the ninth to win that game and extend the series. In baseball and in any pro sport, you can never take your foot off the gas.
It's an idiotic comment. 7-1, and there's one period left. Most likely you've won the game unless you're a fucking moron.
Well, yeah. Hockey's different. You're right.
Baseball, if there's one inning left and you're winning 7-1, and the other team comes up with bat, there is a chance they can catch up and beat you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the other thing too, Frank, is that ballpark, when those things start flying out of there, they make the Sky Dome look like a huge field. They knock the tar out of it, and I was of the same opinion that the Blue Jays have to keep their foot on the pedal. Let's get 9 and then get 10, because you never know when they're going to start flying out of there. But what I would
that comment at the bottom of the fifth or the top of the fourth. What a stupid! When were the Blue Jays up 7-1?
They were up 7-1 in the fourth.
At the bottom of the fourth, somewhere in there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's when he made the comment. And I said to myself, this guy's totally biased. He's giving advice to the Blue Jays to take the pedal, take their hand off the throttle. What are you, fucking stupid? But you know what? Everything that guy said was annoying to me because he was biased, and you can tell. It was the same when you used to watch the old Buffalo Sabre games, right? Against Toronto. The announcers were so biased. They loved Buffalo. I mean, but if you're an announcer, you should be in the middle. You should be neutral.
Well, if you're an announcer for a national broadcast like baseball playoff games are, yes. I'm okay with Homer broadcasts when you are the...
I think if you're a professional broadcaster, it doesn't matter if you admit
Frank,
you're cheering,
the Blue Jays
cheering for Toronto, right?
Broadcasters on sports that are extremely Homer. Buck Martinez and Pat Tabler are both Homer.
On my fucking nerves. I tried to find some other, whether it was on radio to listen to it, because I didn't want to hear this guy no more.